I'd like to start with something that I don't think gets brought up a lot in Finance Committee, which is the issue of tribal relations. And Mr. Chair, the Treasury Department has made great progress towards improving its government-to-government relationships with tribal nations, including establishing the Treasury Tribal Advisory Committee and the Tribal Affairs Office. This has benefited tribal nations, and it is also very important to Minnesota, and I think it's also helped the Treasury Department work better. So I want to just focus on this and ask you, will you commit to ensuring that the Treasury Department does uphold its government-to-government relationships with tribal nations and maintaining this statutorily mandated advisory committee and the office?
Senator, I was the Treasury point of contact for tribal consultations in the first Trump administration. I, in fact, attended a tribal event in Minnesota, and I was present at the initial meeting of the Treasury Tribal Advisory Committee, and I commit to you that we will continue to recognize tribes as governments and work with them to address their revenue issues that they have with the Treasury Department. And it was partially under my leadership that we recognized that an office focused on the unique issues of tribes was a more appropriate organizational structure than what it was when I first entered.
Thank you. I'm aware of your leadership on this, and I want to thank you for that. And I think it's important that that Office of Tribal Affairs stays in place. You established it, as I understand, and so we can keep it there. So you will make sure that if the Doge boys come in and decide that this is a place to find so-called efficiencies, that you will stand up to that.
Again, Senator, it makes sense to have people who are specialized in these activities because the issues for tribes are unique, and so it makes sense to have a separate set of specialists who focus on that. I would view it as inefficient to eliminate that specialization.
Okay, thank you. I'm not trying to trap you on this. I just want to make sure that people who understand how this works are making the decisions about how to staff it and how to manage it and how to organize it, and not folks that are, coming from another place.